Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Unless you've been living under a big rock, you might know that Pogba was suspended for doping. He was suspended from football. And they've been following the case. Pogba had an appeal, but been found guilty again and been suspended for 4 years, banned from football. You can see here everywhere is trending. Pogba has been banned from football for 4 years due to doping. And this is just like a death penalty in terms of football. Football career is not that long, and Pogba is not at the age that he can come back and be the Pogba that we knew before, which is very, very sad. I think right now many people are happy about it because of how they made their careers out of Pogba, you know. It's very, very sad to see what a football player Pogba is or was. Full of drama because of his antics behind closed doors or, you know, away from football pitch. He likes to dance. He likes fashion. He likes basketball, America. You know, he loves life in general. And for many people, it's not what he was supposed to be doing. You know, if you're a football player, you have to focus on football 24/7. Do not dance, do not do anything. So I think this guy been really, you know, hated by so many people just because, I don't know, I can't really say much about this one, but it's sad. It's really sad. Very talented. From Manchester United, went to Juventus, won the Scudetto and other trophies over there. Manchester United bought him back for over 90 million, which was a lot of money back then. A record breaking. Came to Manchester United. Had good time here and there, and a lot of injuries under different kind of managers that didn't really like him for one reason or another. Jose Mourinho said that he wasn't focused. He was all the time. His mind wasn't in football. He won the World Cup with France, and Jose Mourinho said with France, it's only few months or 1 month in the hotel room where he's focused on football. But when it comes to the league, week in and week out, focusing on football, Pogba wasn't there. Publicly criticized him, took the captain armband from him, and since then been really, really tough for the boy. And then he moved back to Juventus. And Juventus, he barely played. Barely played because injured all the time. He will come back from like 4-month injuries and then got injured almost immediately. So this guy been through a lot. You know, a human being, you have to feel it. He got also his problem with his own family. His brothers, the gangs in France who wanted him, who kidnapped him. There are so many cases going on in court, actually, in France. Pogba. So you gotta feel for one person, even your own family tried to get the money from you, accusing him of black magic and voodoo and all that. Man, this guy been through a lot. And I still remember in one of his interviews when he said he missed the life of just pure friends who love you for who you are and not for the money. So the true friends used to be back then when he was nobody, and right now it looks like everybody want part of his money. So he was missing a human being life. I think Grimm's Sooners must be very happy and say, I told you so about this guy, because he made his career out of Pogba. And some of the things that he said, some people said it was racial, because you can't focus on just one person that way. You know, criticize his hair, criticize his fashion, criticize everything 24/7. Paul Pogba will be 34 years old when the suspension is done. And do you really think that he can still have power or, quality to play in the high level? Probably he might change and go to Saudi or come to the MLS if he still has a certain level. Juventus will cancel his contract for sure. They were not paying him anything for all this time that he was fighting for the allegations. They were paying him like minimum wage, let's say 3K a week or something like that, just to survive. But I hope and wish that he saved some money during the time that he was getting a lot of money from Manchester United or Juventus or something. All these years, with the amount of money football players are given, if he was intelligent enough, I think he could have saved tons of money and live a pretty decent life. Invest the money. And in moments like this, you can just live with the money and your investment and your companies that you created. I hope that all his money didn't go away for parties and women and, prestige. Because anything can happen out of the blue and you lose everything. Oh man. World Cup winner. I still remember. He's a show man. He likes to sing. He likes to dance. I still remember after winning the World Cup, and he was singing N'Golo Kante and made a big show in Palais de l'Élysée, which is like the presidential palace in France, making everybody around him happy. Oh my goodness, 4 years. He will be 34. And I don't even know about the details of the suspension or the ban. When you ban somebody from football, that means he can't even train, he can't even go and play charity games. He can't do this and that. We're going to know more about the details very soon, because somebody like Ivan Toney was banned from football for like 8 months. And he had no right to even train with the team or do any kind of like football activity with anything, any team until a certain time. So I don't know if that is going to be the case. But I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of drug he used. He said that it was some supplement from America, food supplement, that he was a diet. Basically a diet that he was trying to have so he can cope with his injuries. And it was some substance over there in the food that are not allowed by football authorities. We saw what happened to Andre Onana. Andre Onana actually said that his wife got some pills that he took by accident, and that's why he was positive on certain drugs. So for me, really, I'm gonna go to the human side of this and try to be compassionate to somebody who is in trouble and not like point fingers and call him names, because that is what football today is all about. It's about, we want something like this to happen, right? We want somebody to suffer so we can make headlines. At 30 years old, Paul Pogba has been banned for 4 years for using a performance-enhancing drug. His career by numbers so far: 514 games, 84 goals. For a midfielder, not bad. 10 club trophies. Wow, that is a lot. 1 World Cup, 1 Nations League, Golden Boy, 2013, 2015 FIFA Pro World 11, 2018 World Cup Young Player of the Tournament. I can't believe that he was that young. Wow, that's really some achievement. And he's only 30 years old, and the career is almost done. I don't know if he's gonna appeal on this and get less sanction, but I don't know why Onana got 1 year and Pogba is getting 4 years. It looks like the OG Simpson case here, right? You know, OG Simpson did apparently certain things, and he had some very good lawyers that got him, you know, out of the situation, right? And then he found himself in trouble in a fight or whatever in the nightclub, and he was found guilty of that. And because he didn't get any kind of sanction from the first case, that was like the murder case, and it looks like everybody wanted him really to pay for it. For a less crime, he received as many years as he was in prison, just because of the whole package, not only because of that particular incident. So it looks like because people really were looking for this guy to fail at any cost, then now it's like, okay, give him life in prison, kind of. If you look at it, there are so many things behind it. You know, there are racial things behind it. There are all kind of jealousy and evil behind it. So, man, this is very sad to see a human being being treated this way. But it is what it is, my people. Let me know what you think about Paul Pogba and what went wrong with this bright player, and what is going to be next for Paul Pogba. Dancing? Is he going to be a musician, or, you know, a fashion guru or something? But this is the end of Paul Pogba, man. I hope that he appeals and he gets probably 2 years instead of 4. I think the sanction is a little bit too much.